better keep your seatbelt on. They people look, everyone's like, oh, what's up, y'all? I'm Mark, I'm Rafi. I think that's the dead giveaway. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Workaholics with Mark and Rafi. I'm Mark.
I'm Rafi. I like it.
You like it? And today is going to be another freestyle kind of day because you guessed it. We still haven't figured it out yet, but we're working there and we're doing it. So, what do we got today, Rafi?
Well, check in with me. I would say that this week I've been at this planning conference. It's been what it usually is a lot of people talking and
War's over. You guys solved it. We ready to go home, pack it
yep.
up.
It's a wrap.
Nice.
Yeah. What else happened? I went to my friend had a like a bachelor party. So I got to go out this past weekend and experience that.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, there's some football moves going on. Not nothing like big, nothing large. None of the like the big prospects, prospective trades have happened, but people are getting let go, this and that. Um, Lakers are number two in the West.
To be expected.
Yeah,
I
Doncic.
did see a thing on like I don't know, it was like one stat and it was like, LeBron versus JJ Redick is like JJ Redick in college and LeBron's stat line. It's like JJ Redick's like rookie year and then it's like, JJ Redick retires and becomes an analyst and now JJ Redick's his coach and it's like his stat line just keeps going up and it's like, but he played this guy out of college through the NBA and into coaching and he's still out playing. I
Yeah.
mean, for all the hate that LeBron gets, which I get, I'm not a LeBron fan, like he is that guy.
Yeah.
He is that good.
Yeah. I'm like I'm definitely more of an NFL fan, so I know a little bit about basketball and stuff. But yeah, I will say I was a Miami Heat fan. I mean, I've been a Miami Heat fan, and when he came to the Heat, that was awesome. And watching him play, the dude is yeah, like you said, he's that guy, man. People can hate on him all they want, but the dude, he does it, man. And I get it. He's only got four championships, but I mean, he's been to 10, I think, total. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, like that's insane, man. Like folks can say, oh, if you go and lose, it doesn't really mean much. Yeah, but if you've been,
You
yo,
made it to the show. You made
yeah,
it to the big
you
game.
made it to the big show with three different teams, like you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Maybe the team isn't rallying behind you, but you're doing something right. So yeah. Yeah, I think that was the biggest things with sports. News wise, Trump just had his address to the Congress. You know, I am neither for nor against,
I'm
his
for
policy.
America.
I'm
That's
for
what I'm
America.
for.
Exactly. I was gonna say I'm for America. But I will say this was a digestible speech to me. I think it was digestible. I think this is about as come togethery as he can be. And
Nice
although
choice of words.
it was still a very divisive like a speech because he definitely poked fun at the other side. But it was cool, man. I mean, hey, he honored a little kid that survived brain cancer. He honored the girl that got killed by the illegal alien. And they named a whole bill after her and stuff. And he honored a few people and stuff like that. And then he talked about his plans for the future a little bit and this and that. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. It's firing federal workers.
I support that 100%. You know where I stand on that. I've seen y'all. I understand losing your job is tough, but were you really doing anything?
I'll agree with you on this. I do think that there needs to be some type of audit to like see what positions like they actually need. Because I feel like
I
there's
would be great at that job. Is
yeah,
Elon Musk the guy to do it? I don't know. How do we hold him accountable? We
yeah,
can't. That's beyond the point. But get him out. We'll figure it out. Some
yeah.
bad hombres in there.
The hombres. Are you so you're for more using like the hatchet or the chainsaw to kind of cut the jobs versus like a scalpel kind of like going in and intricately trying to find the jobs that we need to get rid of or
I just feel like having worked in and around the government for the past 20 years, and I know like the government is huge and I worked in a very small, like narrow window of it. But I'm just like, even with that, I'm like, there is 10% of people doing all the work and the 90% just sit there and do nothing. It's just you have bodies because the 10% that are working, dumb tasks come up and stuff that comes up and you're like, go throw that useless person at it. But it's like those things don't need to be done. And when you get rid of that, then you have to get rid of the need for that. Like when
Mm.
COVID happened and everyone got cut, production went up. Imagine, wow. Like, it's like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how big the federal government is because I know how useless it is and I know how much money goes to all of these people doing nothing.
Yeah, yeah. No, I feel you on that. Oh yeah. I didn't realize it until I got off the boat because when you're on a boat, you don't really interact with too many civilian workers unless you're like at a pier or something. But definitely working at a squadron, now at a component command, it's like whoa, like and then also working out in Belgium with the with you at Survey, it's like whoa, okay, cool, like there's contractors or GS positions. Oh wow, okay, cool. I'm getting getting it used to dealing with you folks, and I have to say I've been pretty lucky because I feel like all the contractors I've dealt with have always been very, very knowledgeable. And
Ima- Imagine the people who can get fired if they don't do their jobs are usually pretty good at their jobs. And like,
yeah,
don't get me wrong, I've met some pretty useless contractors. Like, there's always gonna be not good people. Like, that's just how it is, right? People are always gonna get by. But bar
right.
for bar, like the government employees. I'm like, yo, how is it you get paid more money than me, have more authority, and I have to show you how to do your job daily, and you've been
Yeah,
here infinitely longer than me?
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
understand it.
I, maybe Miss Man might have been getting paid more than you, but I don't think too many people in that office were getting paid more than you, though.
I feel like there's a big misconception with like contractor pay. Like some contractors make decent money, but a lot of times like your contractor pay is generally equivalent to like a 13, somewhere around there. But they get way more benefits, way more time off, way more all this other stuff, that we don't get. So they're making more money. Like, okay,
Yeah,
your salary, you might be able to command a little bit more or something like that and get up a little bit higher, but like your government counterpart is usually that 13 counterpart. Like,
yeah, yeah,
and I've looked and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not impressed.
yeah, yeah. I think the deputies that are in Belgium, they were 15s, right, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I was gonna say, just to continue my thought, yeah, the contractors I've worked with have all been very knowledgeable. The GSs in general, just throughout my military career, there's been some good GSs. I'm not saying I have nothing against. This is totally just a few that I've dealt with where it's been like, man, why are you making it seem like you're doing me a favor? Like I remember we had this thing called well, we don't have it really anymore. It was called PST, Personnel Support Detachment. And basically, it's like you went there for all of your, like, if you were getting out of the Navy, you would go there. They would be the ones that help you fill out your DD 214. And you would go there for what other things? Oh, salary or pay issues and all that stuff. They finally, like, took those away and just they gave the control back to the commands and stuff. But before that, you had to go there. And when I went there, it'd be these, like, GS people, these civilians. And I just really feel like they were always acting like they were doing me a favor. And it was just like, bro, this is like, I thought this is like your job or something, right? I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not what you do? Like, am I bothering you? Do you have something else better to do?
right? Like I
Let
have,
me check. Like, yes, please.
right? Like I have a pay issue. Like, come on, man. Like I have to get back to the boat because I have to go stand watch for like 12 hours. Can you like just, I have this 30-minute block to handle this issue before my chief gets pissed off, you know? And so yeah, yeah. Like I said, not this is totally not a blanket, description of all the GS workers. It's just, you know, my experience, my personal anecdotes of what I've experienced with GS workers. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Other things in the news. Zelensky and Trump had a nice little meeting. They kissed and made up and all that stuff and drank tea. I don't know. Did you happen to see that?
Nah, I mean, I saw the first one where they're just straight bullying him in the Oval Office. It's like, what are you trying to do, to this guy? Like,
Yeah.
thank me. Like,
Yeah.
what? Why? Why are we doing this, dude? Like, why? It's just like I don't know. I can't watch it. It's just so frustrating. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
like, what are we trying to accomplish here? It's like just watching little kids argue, and it's like, what is happening here? Do you guys not talk about this before you get in front of a 9 million cameras? Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what happened. All I just remember at the very end, Trump was like, well, if anything, this will make for good TV. And I was just like, oh my God, this
no,
is
that's
good
what I'm
TV.
saying.
I thought this was real life.
Nothing is real anymore, dude. Like everyone's just like, this is the Matrix. We can do whatever we want. It doesn't matter. And I'm just like, dude, why?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But luckily, things I don't ever, well, not necessarily ever have to worry about because like your life is still affected by what these people do. But I don't have to work around it anymore, and I can be a normal person now. So,
Yeah, but see now that gives you more time to be involved in, local politics, especially since you're an American and
well, first I have to find my community wherever that's at. So.
yeah.
Whoever's recruiting, Minnesota, North Dakota, wherever you at, shoot me some messages. I'm a free spirit. I can go anywhere.
Yeah.
Odds are I'll probably be stuck in Rhode Island, so it is what it is. I don't know where yet, but
I was talking to I was talking to a friend that she was telling me about the nudist colony that's down south and here in Florida. I mean,
I'm way too white for that, dog. I can't just be getting burnt everywhere. I already don't like getting burnt where I'm at now. Like my whole body just burnt. No, I'm not. I can't mess around with that. I'm
ah,
off being naked. Like I get it. I feel it. I don't really like clothes that much, but I'm too white. Just it is what it is. I didn't get blessed with that beautiful melanin. This
ah,
is this is
man,
my life.
the SPF 50, man, that's all you need.
SPF 50, girl, get that out of here. If it ain't 130 plus, I ain't touching my body.
I feel like that's blocking like nuclear waves and shit.
You see me like glowing? Like this is it's not good. I
Nah,
get it.
yeah. Well,
You see all
you,
these wrinkles? You ain't got
ah,
those.
that's the normal forehead wrinkles. You talking about the crow's feet? Everybody has
Yeah,
crow's
I'm
feet.
talking about the white people wrinkles. Yeah, look, you ain't got none.
I got crow's feet too.
Black don't crack.
I
Get
got
out of
these
here. Stop trying to stunt.
bags too. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. What's new with you then? What's up? What's new with you?
Me?
Yeah.
I live vicariously through you, dude. I don't do nothing. Although
No.
I did go to my niece's basketball game today at the Duncan Center. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They lost. She played really well though in the last 2 minutes. I don't know. I mean,
How'd you get there? Did you walk?
no, I took the Bronco. I finally got the car. So
Yeah.
only took 3 months, but it's like they told me I have 30 days to like get plates and stuff. So I'm just riding around with Belgian plates, and I don't think really anyone notices, like
Yeah.
or really anyone cares. So I'm sure some hard ass cop with nothing else better to do who got bullied in high school is gonna have a problem with me at some point, but I'll deal with that when that comes. Luckily for him, I also don't have anything else better to do, so it'll be a fun activity for me. Maybe give something to talk about. Like what happened? Pff, I got searched. They brought the dogs out and everything. Why? Because I don't care.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're a law-abiding citizen and always drive within the speed limit. So I think you have not that much to worry. You have not much to worry.
I do be driving like an old lady now, though, just because like that's my life. I'm trying to like minimize stress and all of those things in my life, and everyone here hates it. Like I just get the evil eye everywhere I go. Also, the other thing I was noticing today, this is like just a weird thing I noticed. Every dude who drives a truck here drives like I don't know, like they got ops everywhere. They always got they're like this behind the A pillar of the car. I'm like,
Yeah.
why? That doesn't look comfortable. What are you? Why are you driving like that? Like pop your shoulder up. I don't know. I don't. I clearly don't understand humans. I've tried to figure it out, but I don't get it. I don't
Yeah.
understand what everyone's trying to do. I don't know what I'm trying to do, so how would I know what everyone else is trying to do?
Yeah. I was wondering in Rhode Island, do you guys have smog rules? Like you have to get your car like smog checked or anything? 'Cause in
I don't think
California,
so.
okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. We got way bigger problems. Our roads are awful. Since this is where I was born and raised, and every time I come back, it's worse and worse. And I'm like, I see these construction crews and everyone's doing stuff, but yo, what are you doing? The
Yeah.
roads are worse than Iraq, like straight up. Like it is all bad. I'm like, how is this even a road? This don't make any sense. It's like nothing is even. There's potholes bigger than my car. Like bridges are falling down. All of this stuff. I'm like, we can't fix this. Like, okay.
I'm gonna take a wild guess. I'm not 100% sure, but I would assume it has something to do with maybe the snow and the salt that they probably throw on the roads and
I'm assuming it has something to do with the fact that you have to hire unions to do everything. There's 90 dudes watching one dude do nothing, and you have to pay him $400 an hour. Useless.
I feel like
I
that's
mean, I get it. It's great being in the union. You don't have to do nothing, but it's taxing the shit out of everybody else for you
yeah.
to do nothing.
I will say I feel like that's every state. I always remember, yeah, even in California, you would see like all this. You see all these cones that block off like a couple of lanes on the freeway or something, and then you would see like all these vehicles and they'd all be on, but you would see like one dude out there with a shovel, and it'd be like, well, wait, why is this the one
Eight
guy?
other dudes smoking, watching him around a bunch of heavy equipment. Like you can't fire up one of those machines to get this done.
Right?
Ah, nope. I'm taking a smoke break. All right, dude. Whatever.
I feel like we're missing something. There has to be something we're missing, man. There has to be something we're missing.
I'm missing everything, hence the position I'm in life. I didn't figure it out. I couldn't just take the blue pill. You know, I should have, but I didn't, and now this is where I'm at. You know,
I'm with you though on the blue pill, or I'm with you in the sense that I'm starting more and more to think like, well, maybe I need to go ahead and be more red pillish. Yeah, maybe I want to go ahead and just know the truth. My only problem with that is still I don't want to find out that we're all like connected to some like machine or something, you know.
and then you just gotta eat oatmeal for the rest of your life. Like
Yeah, man, like fighting to free people and stuff. Man, I don't want to be Harriet
I mean, aren't we fighting to free people now? We haven't even figured that out in the Matrix. We can't even get that right. Like, can't we just hit a button for that? Like, hey, everyone can live a decent life. I'm like, nah, we don't like that.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, that's wild.
But yeah, that's really all I got going on with me. I don't know. I ain't got much going on. I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe one day my life will get back to a normal spot and I'll have something exciting to tell you. But
No, 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 it's all good. I was, hey, look, I don't have much going on. I mean, I was bringing up news subjects and topics and stuff like that. And I went to this bachelor party, and that's probably the biggest social event I've been to in a while, I think. Yeah.
yeah, I'm experiencing this new thing now. You know, I feel like everyone who always sees me, they're like, "Oh, you're like so extroverted. And go out here, it's like go so good." Like, but that's not me. You know, it's like everyone has this opinion of me. It's just like I don't know. I'm like I'm trying to bring people together that like I enjoy to like do things. And I'm like, but like I have this like huge social anxiety. You know, it's like I want to go out and do things. You know, because like. Right, you want to do things, but like at the same time, like I really don't want to do it, and like just
Yeah.
thinking about doing it, I'm like, man, like I could just stay inside in my snuggie and just sleep. Like
Yeah.
I could do that. And that's what I've been doing. And like that's not good either. But like I don't know. It's like that paired with my lost faith in humanity. I'm trying to restore it and not be so misanthropic, but it's
I was I was gonna ask. I was gonna say, do you think that's is social anxiety or just kind of just feeling lazy? Because I mean, there's one thing to kind of be a little bit like anxious to be around people, but it's another thing if you're just like, well, I just don't feel like being around people because I just don't have the energy, you know.
I mean there's definitely that. Like I know my energy and all these things are down and at my lowest health wise in all aspects. Physical health, not good. Mental health, double not good. Spiritual health, you know. So it's like, okay, like I understand like why I feel the way I do. Like I'm at that point, but it's like even when I just like I try to do the Monday bingo things with my family. Like it's a simple thing we can go do. We do bingo. It's free. It's just a hangout. We can just be. But like when I get out there, I'm just like, yo, why am I doing this? Like why am I here? Like what? And it's that constant like internal monologue of just like, what are you doing? And it's like, why do I have to constantly distract myself from myself? Like, why can't I just be, you know? And it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. If
Yeah.
anyone has answers on that, maybe, share some tips because your boy is going through it.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, yeah. I have no answers for that either, man.
I know you don't, because I would hope if you did, you'd share them with me, because that'd
Right,
be
right.
cool.
Yeah, facts, right? I
Oh, you needed that? I could have been telling you
yeah.
that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, I couldn't, yeah, I have another friend you know about that's, going through his thing that was staying out in the UK, illegally and stuff. So, but
His thing's pretty heavy though. That's not just like a thing. Yeah, he's got a lot going on. You know.
it's true, true, true. But I could, yeah, I had no, I didn't know what to say. So, I mean, but yeah,
I
anyways.
feel like that's with like most people, like right, like we're all going through our own things, right? Like
Mhm.
everyone is stressed, anxious, worried about like something in your life. No matter if your life is perfect, like you got things going on, you know. And a lot of times we got it, like people see you, like hey, like someone's not okay, like you okay, and they're like nah, and you're like I don't know what to
Now
do with
what?
my hands, you know. Instead of just being like, hey man, like I know things aren't okay, like I'll sit here on this couch and be sad with you, or whatever we got to do. Like I don't have the answers, you know, but I can be here with you, like. And I don't know why that's such a hard thing for people to just like communicate, you know, because we feel so uncomfortable with these things. Like I feel like most people, they're just like, they're like, I want to be able to help. It's like you can't help. Like I know you want to help, but you can't help. Like, but you can be here with me, and that's cool. But
Yeah.
I don't know. People that aren't okay make other people uncomfortable because it's like they want to fix you. It's like, man, you can't fix me. You know, like I'm trying to figure it out, and I appreciate you, but like you just being here is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, that's 100% real. And that's how I feel too when I'm listening to, some folks sometimes I'm just like, man, not to say I feel helpless, but it's just like, yo, I definitely am not trained to handle this type of situation. And I don't, as a friend, I don't want to like give you bad advice, you know.
Yeah.
And even me telling you my personal opinion might come off as giving advice. And that's why I try, I'll definitely state that for sure. Like, hey, look, this is
Have
why.
you ever thought about just being happy, dude? Like, just
Yeah,
try that.
yeah.
Oh shit!
Mind blown. Yeah, it's real. It's real. What you sipping on?
Water.
Oh, all
Water, dude. If it's not water, it's watermelon water. But I can't really afford it, so I spring on that like on the weekends and stuff.
right. Yeah, yeah. No, I feel it. Yeah. Well, about that time for some saved rounds. You have any?
I think, man. No, the same one as always, man. Just hang in there, make it another day. Try to be kind. I know it's tough sometimes, but a little bit of love goes a long way.
A little bit of love does go a long way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And yeah, I don't have any like really saved bounds. My quote is you can't do it alone, but no one's gonna do it for you. Once again, from my mama, who got it from
If you
Obama.
need help, ask for help. You're not alone.
Yeah, that's real talk. Yeah, definitely if you need help.
I ask Roger for help all the time. He never helps, but he tries.
And
He usually just gives me the, "Are you okay?" No, dude. That's why I'm talking to you.
and in that same note, I'm the type of person who I like never ask for help, and that's not good. I've
No.
I've I don't know if it's one of my something that's happened to me, traumatic something in the past, but
Yes.
yeah, yeah,
Humans have a very tough time with being vulnerable. It's
yeah,
okay. We're all the same. We all need help.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This is true. This is true. I would like to say I'm working on it, but like, yeah,
Are you? What are you doing to work on it?
I would say I would like to say I was working on it, but I haven't. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing the things. I'm doing the therapy thing. I'm doing all the stuff. I'm trying, man.
yeah,
I don't know
yeah,
if any of it's gonna work, but I'm trying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I hope it works. I really do.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Me too.
Yeah, yeah. All right. I don't know if there's anything else.
Nah.
Nah. All right, y'all. Well, was nice talking to y'all. Y'all have a good day. Love you.
Peace. Love y'all.